Today, I've created a European Super League of all of the best clubs in Europe. They're all together in one league, and I'm going to try and win it. Although, I'm not going to try and win it with any of the clubs that are in the Super League. I'm going to take my own club, Derby County, who are in the Championship, the league below the European Super League, and I'm going to try to get into the league and then go and win it. This is the team that we're starting with. It's not good at all, but I am going to take it to victory. Also, I'd like to put a couple of stipulations on this. Number one, I'm not allowed to sign any player that plays for any of the clubs in the European Super League. So no Real Madrid, Barcelona players, none of them. I have to find my own hidden talents. I said a few stipulations, but that's kind of the only stipulation. So now I've got to go make some signings. I have like no money either because we're Derby and we're broke. So we have like 3 million. Although in the academy, we do have this goalkeeper, Lance Morris. Oh, nah, he's too low rated. He's too low rated. It's not going to happen. Let me go and try and find 1 or 2 wonder kids for me to add to this team at the very least. Let me go and do that. Okay, the first player I want is Tobias Ramirez Cardoso, a 69 rated 17-year-old centre back. I want to see if I can afford him. I only have 3.3 million and that's his exact value. So this could be perfect. If I offer like, if we go like 2.8 maybe and see what they say. Yeah, they just want a big sell-on clause. Let me see if I'll remove that and they'll accept it. Oh, they want more. I'm going to stick though with 2.8 and just see if they just take it. Yeah, there we go. Nice. That's a lot of money for Argentinos. They can go and get a new, I don't know, club or something, you know. They can reform their dressing rooms. Either way, Tobias Ramirez Cardoso is coming to us. And obviously he's playing for Argentinos, so I can go ahead and sign him. If he was playing for any other club, then I wouldn't be able to pick him up. Let me see if that wage is enough. Lovely stuff. Like if he was going to play for Real Madrid, by the way, or like Barcelona or Liverpool, Man City, Man United, that's no good. We're not able to sign any of their players, obviously. So we're happy enough with this. So I can't go out and sign any of their good young players. I couldn't sign Conor Bradley for right back. I couldn't go out and sign Endrick up front. I'm going to have to stick with what I've got, but I'm still pretty happy with Tobias Ramirez Cardoso. But now I can do the fun part, which is go and sell everybody. Are you prepared for a mass exodus? Okay, so Ebi would actually kind of like to keep. Actually, let me sort by value. That's the best thing to do. So obviously Ramirez Cardoso is our most valuable player. But let's sell. Ooh, Langas could be good though. Nah, let's sell Langas. I'm going to sell Ebu as well, as much as I don't want to. Matt Clark can go. Zetterstrom can go. I want to sell as many players as I possibly can. And then the gaps that are left from me selling players are just the players that I'll inevitably go and buy. So let's go all the players that are worth more than 1 million. Let's do that. And let's see what transfer offers we get for those guys. So we have 20 quid left in the budget. That's okay. Okay, these are our offers. Jake Rooney wants a loan. I don't care. Backhausen can go. Curtis Nelson can go. Lim Thompson can go to the Whitecaps in Vancouver. Callum Elder to Luton Town. That's fine as well. We're going to suck for a while, by the way. We're going to be bad for quite a bit, but that's okay. I'm okay with that right now. We just need to develop the players because we need to take on the Super League. That means we need to get really good young wonder kids and then develop them to the standard that we need them to reach, which is like 85 to 90 overall. It's going to be tough to get promoted as well when some of these teams get relegated. Matt Carr can go for 2.4 million. Ryan Yambe can go. That means we're going to need to buy a right back though because we sold both of our right backs. That might be enough selling, to be honest. Let's just go with that for the moment. Are they sold yet? No, but they're about to be. Okay. Am I at the minimum squad size already? Are they not selling? Is that why? Oh my god. Oh no, I'm not. I'm nowhere near it. Okay, there we go. Finally, Yambe is sold. Okay, I have no other transfer offer, so let's just check the team. Okay, we actually have Ward at right back. That's not bad at all, to be honest. I'd still like to sell Langas and maybe Peters as well. I thought Clark was sold as well. Obviously, he didn't sell. Either way, we have 9 million. I can use that to get a central midfielder, and we have Roof up front, so maybe a left back as well. Let's do that. Let's find a center mid and let's find a left back. I already know for left back exactly who I want. Oh, actually, I'm not allowed to buy him. Oh no, I was gonna buy Harry Amas. That would have been perfect, but he plays for Man United, so I can't buy him. And then there is as well Andre Garcia, but he's a little low rated. He's also 16, but yeah, he's just a little low rated. So now I gotta go digging for a left back. Let me see what I can find. Okay, these are the 2 players I want. At left back, Yaimar Medina plays for Genk, and Lewis Miley, who plays for Newcastle. Newcastle are not in that Super League, I don't think, but I might be able to get these guys pretty cheap. We should be able to secure both of these purchases. So let me just go 5 mil flat on Lewis Miley. They want 5.9, but the tension is super low in that top right. My face cam covers it, but it's super low. I can just go 5 and they'll say yes. But this is going to be tough. I don't know how much wages he's going to want, but he's probably going to want a lot. Like he's on 38k a week at Newcastle, and I have to guess the wages. I'm going to go 10k and just see what he says. He's going to laugh in my face. Oh my god. Okay, let me just try and sign Medina. Let me just get this one over the line at least, and then we'll see how much we have. I know we're supposed to be taking on the best teams in Europe in the Super League. Oh, they want Matt Clark. Perfect. You can have him. I go 800k and Matt Clark and just see what they say. 1.35. Take 1 million. Beautiful. That probably means we can afford Lewis Miley's ridiculous wages, or we just buy someone who doesn't have such high wages and we secure Yaimar Medina. Lovely stuff. Lewis Miley, I can simulate a week and try and buy him, but there are alternatives to Lewis Miley. Let's have a look at this guy. Let's see if I can spell his name right. There we go. Christos Mouzakitis. And he plays for Olympiacos. They're certainly not in that European Super League right above us. Lewis Miley's a lot more expensive. I don't know what to do. Mouzakitis or Lewis Miley? I would probably go with Miley, right? Okay, fine. But maybe Mouzakitis can be our other midfielder. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. Let me simulate a week anyway, and then we'll go and get Miley. But yeah, I know it can be a bit frustrating seeing the Super League right above us, so they're not going to let me sell. Oh, that's funny. Negotiate with me. mean Newcastle. Yeah, I know it's a bit annoying seeing all the amazing teams right above us, and then we're here scraping the pennies together. But you know what? Soon enough, we won't be scraping pennies together when these guys are super good. Okay, they want 6.2 now. I'm going to offer 5 again because they said yes last time. But yeah, like it is a bit annoying, but whatever. The real problem is going to be next season when 3 teams get relegated to the championship, and it's going to be like Benfica, Atletico Madrid, and like another team as well. And we're going to have to try and beat them probably. Let's offer 20k a week and see what he says this time. 20.5. I'll remove the bonus and see what he says. He'll take a little bit extra wages. Fine. 20k a week is a lot, but he is a really good signing. Like he comes in and he's like immediately our best player basically. Okay, so we're going to take Ben Osborne out and we're going to put Lewis Miley in there, and then we'll put Medina in at left back. Okay, I actually like this quite a lot. I'm going to spend the rest of our money this season on coaches. Next year, obviously, we're going to build up and we're going to do some big deals. But for now, let's get some coaches and then let's cement our first season. It's going to be massively important. So let's make sure we do it right, hopefully. All right, we're at the end of our first season here. We finished 17th. Jesus Christ. We have some work to do for sure. All right, so this is what the team looks like. Honestly, not bad. +2 for Lewis Miley, +2 for Cardoso, +2 for Medina in terms of like overall rating. They were like Ramirez Cardoso was 69 rated, now he's 71 rated. Definitely still some work to do, but we have the right players now in some positions. Still a lot of work to do though. Still a lot of work. Top scorer is going to be Jerry Yates. No surprises there. He's on loan though, so we're going to have to get rid of him. Lewis Miley 8 and 9. Beautiful. That's exactly what we wanted. Yaimar Medina, 3rd top scorer for some reason. Okay, Yaimar. Do your thing, Yaimar. Tobias Ramirez Cardoso, 44 games as well. Lovely stuff. That is exactly what we want. Okay, we survived in the championship. That's all I care about right now. A win on the final day though could shoot us up the table a bit. Few of us are on the same amount of points and we get a 2-1 loss. Damn it, Stoke. I feel like it's always Stoke that ruins me in these videos. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. It's because Goodwin's from Stoke and I'm trying to beat him in subscribers. He's obviously paying off Stoke. Look how close that is in the middle of the table. Subscribe to me. Do not subscribe to Goodwin. Actually, subscribe to Goodwin, but subscribe to me as well. Maybe don't subscribe to Goodwin. I don't know. Don't subscribe to Goodwin, actually. Unless you already are subscribed, in which case don't unsubscribe. You know what I mean. I don't want this to be an unfair fight. Subscribe to Ramman. Anyway, this is the video. Yes, it is. I'm losing my head now. I'm angry at Goodwin for losing me on the final day. This is the team. Plenty of improvement to make. I want to get a striker. Maybe 2, actually. We could buy our strike pairing next year. Also a midfielder. Obviously, Ebu is still probably fine at CDM, but we have that Muzakitis guy who still plays for Olympiacos. Good. I'm glad like Real Madrid didn't buy him. If the Real Madrid bought him, then we'd be screwed because we couldn't buy him. But anyway, we have some transfer offers. Okay, so let's tell Corey Blackett-Taylor. Let's tell Ben Osborne. Let's tell Caden Jackson. We'll get all that money next year, plus the money that we'll get because it's a new season. Let's go to next year. Let's make some big signings with our Wonder Kids. Let's go. Okay, into the next season. Actually, Kenzo Guzmin's up to a 70 overall, and we have a terrible centre-back. Okay, so we actually do have other issues here. I'm still happy with Ward at right back, but Sonny Bradley in the middle is just not good enough. Let's get at least 1 striker, if not 2. We do have 15 million, which is great. I don't know why we only had 3 million last year. Probably because we only came out from League One the season before. Now we have a bit more money, 15 million. Let me go and spend it on 2 strikers and a centre-back. Okay, so this is who I found. For striker, I found 3 different players. Problem is, Kamada plays for AC Milan, and AC Milan are in that Super League, so we can't sign him. So we're going to have to sign Charalampos Kostoulis, who's a bit of a channel legend who I haven't signed in ages, and Christian Kofan, another guy who's been on the channel before, but both of these guys together have never been seen. It's going to be interesting. And then at centre-back, we have Finn Jelch. Their total market value added together is about 13.5 million. I have 15.9. So I thought I had 15 million. I have 15.9, so basically 16 million. That should be enough for all their transfer values and all their wages. I'm going to keep Muzakitis here just in case he doesn't get that big move to a club like I kind of expect he will, but I'd like to sign him alongside his Olympiacos brethren soon, maybe next season. But for now, let's sign Kostoulis, Jelch, and Kofan. Let's get all those over the line. Okay, signings are made. So we have our new strike pairing of Charalampos, Kostoulis, and Kofan, and then at the back we have Jelch, which looks a lot more comfortable. This looks much better. Let's put Langas in the middle though. I almost don't want to sell Langas. He's 24. He's gone up 2 overall last year, the same as Miley, Ramirez Cardoso, and Medina. I only have 1.2 million. I can't really buy anyone else, but we can sell more players, so I'll probably try and do that. I can sell 3 more. So let's have a look at our most valuable players that we don't really plan on keeping around. Sondre Langas is on that list. Yeah, I wouldn't mind selling Sondre Langas. I don't think. Who do we have as backup centre backs? Oh, it would be Sonny Bradley. I just replaced him. Okay, so we need to keep Langas. Never mind, remove him. Ebu Adams. Yeah, well, I'd rather look towards the bench, I guess. We'll keep Zetterstrom in nets as well. Guzmin, we're going to hold on to him, but Tyrese Forno, we can sell him. Salvesen, we can obviously sell. Joe Ward, we could also sell. I wouldn't mind getting a right back. If that's the one position that we replace with all these player sales, then I will definitely take that. Ramirez Cardoso transfer offer, block that. That's insane. Langas transfer offer, we're going to reject that, not block it. Okay, Salveson we can sell, Joe Ward we can sell. I need Sandro Langas just for the time being. And actually, let's see what teams have come down from the Super League to take us on. Okay, Manchester United got relegated, of course. That does not surprise me one bit. We also have Benfica and Napoli. Okay, Manchester United, Benfica and Napoli. They're all perennial Champions League clubs. Great. And we have to try and get promoted instead of them. And next season, it's going to be another 3 clubs, so it's going to be difficult. But if we can earn the right to get promoted to the Super League, then we definitely earn the right to be there. It's not going to be luck to get promoted. We're just going to need to do it and do it properly. Okay, Yaimar Medina, 4.9 million block. Are you insane? Well, I just signed him. I'm up to 5.3 million. These player sales have been really, really good. Are we at the minimum squad size? We are. Okay, so I can't sell anyone else, but 5.3 million leaves us with room to make a signing. Let's get a right back. Absolutely, we need a right back. And let's go with Josh Achampong. That makes the most sense. 3.6 million. I have 5.3, so I can afford him and his wages. Oh, wait, no, he plays for Chelsea. I can't sign him. No! Oh my God, that almost caught me out there. I almost accidentally signed him. Oh my God, are you serious? Right, I've got to find someone else now. Thanks, Josh. Right, Javiro Reed is worth 7 million and I have 5.3. I'm going to try and trade someone for him because I'm not just going to be able to buy him straight up. So let's offer a player swap potentially. It's going to have to be like Jay Rooney and like 4.4 million. Oh my God. They want Ramirez. Okay, right. We're going to have to end the negotiation. That was a failure. I'm going to have to get someone trash. Oh my God. Right. Okay, let me have a look. Actually, I actually found someone here. Look at Pedro Lima. This guy looks insane. Plays for Wolves, so I'm actually allowed to buy him as well. That's nice. 4.3. We'll offer 4 and just see what they say. They say yes. Brilliant stuff. We're going to be able to afford his wages. He looks really, really good. Let's have a look now. Okay, so he wants to be crucial, obviously. I can give him 10k and he'll say yes. This is going to work. He only wants 3 years. He'll say yes to 4 and he'll say yes to 10k. That is amazing. Really, really great signing. Lovely stuff. And now we have a good starting 11. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm actually going to give Kofan a face because it's kind of annoying me that he doesn't have one. Okay, there we go. He's got a face now. This team is super good. Some Derby players in here. Most of them, though, we have signed. We signed the entire back line except Langas. We signed Miley, Costulas, and Kofan. I need to get a centre mid to replace Guzmin, a CDM to replace Ebu Adams, a centre back to replace Langas, and a goalkeeper to replace Jakob Vidal Zetterstrom. But other than them, it's just a matter of waiting and developing. Let's put these guys on development plans as well. Actually, let me check coaching. Let me have a look here. How is it divvied up? Let's put the extra one into defense. Do we get another coach this year? No, that's okay. Yeah, we'll just put that extra one in defense. Okay. I know I say this in basically every video, but I don't like development plans. I don't normally approve of them because sometimes they just ignore their stamina, and stamina is super important when simulating. But at least for now, we'll get them on development plans because I want them to develop as quickly as possible right now. Okay, development plans sorted. We're ready to go. Let's simulate. I'm very, very excited for this team. Let's get way better. Let's see what we can do against Benfica, Manchester United, and who else are we playing? Oh, Napoli, right? Yeah, Benfica, Man United, and Napoli. Actually, we have Man United first, like second game of the season. So let's just go to the second game of the season and play them. All right, let's see what we can do. We actually won our first 2 games of the season. Let's see if we can win our third against United. It's a 3-1 loss, obviously. Bruno Fernandes, Højlund, and Bruno Fernandes again. Oh God, those 3 teams are gonna cook the league. We're gonna need to be really good to get promoted, but I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Let's simulate. Let's go. Right, we're back at the end of season 2 now, and we're up to 13th. That's good, but I don't really care about that right now. I just want to see the team develop, and it's developing really well. Langas is up to a 75. What a demon. Everyone else is up +3, +4, something like that. Let me just check. Yeah, +4, +5 for Yaimar Medina. Let's go. +4, +3 for Pedro Lima and Sandro Langas. What a monster. Kofan +4 as well. He's up to a 72. I'm really happy with this. Who's our top scorer? It's Kofan, 21-3. Wow. Costulas, 47 games, 7 goals and 5 assists is not that good. Lewis Miley's worth 33 million. He's gone up 204% in value this year. That's dope. That's so good. Okay, so this is where we're at. Guzmin needs replacing. We can do that next season though. No problems at all. After Guzmin, we'll get a goalkeeper to replace Zetterstrom, and then we'll replace Adams. And I would kind of like to keep Langas if I could, just, you know, because it's fun. It's fun to keep a player for the whole season. Oh yeah, let me simulate this final game against West Brom. I was going to say, let's check where our 3 relegated teams finished. Josh Maja with a brace. Damn, nice. So obviously none of them are down here. They finished first, second, and third. Okay. Oh my God. Napoli got 125 points. Excuse me. What? That's the most points I've ever seen in the championship, and that includes the time I played in the championship with a full 99 rated team. That's not even a joke. I didn't even think they got 125 points. They almost won every single game. Manchester United got 118. Benfica got 102 and still obviously didn't make it into the top 2. That's insane. That's insane. That very, very rarely happens. That's insane. All right, I'm going to sim to the end of the season and see who got promoted. And Benfica won the playoffs. Okay, right. Well, they're going straight back up again. Let's find out who got relegated from the Super League next year. Let's go and try and get promoted next season. We possibly could, but honestly would probably be the season after. Oh, wait. I know exactly who's going to get relegated from the Super League next season. It's going to be the 3 teams that got promoted from the championship the first season. Okay, now next year is a big chance then. We're going to have no Super League teams in our division. We could potentially get promoted. Let's try. Unless, of course, one of the championship teams somehow managed to stay up, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, no, none of them did. Okay, so it's just a normal championship this season. Okay, I better check coaches. Can I get one more coach? No. Okay, whatever. I don't care. I have like 14 million, so that's good. 14.5 to be specific. Langas on international duty. Let's get a center mid. Let's get a goalkeeper. Let's spend a bit of money. Okay, I want Christos Mitsotakis. He's worth 12 million. I'm 14 and a half. I'm going to sign him anyway. More or less because I said I would. And, you know, I wanted to commit to that. So let's do, yeah, 10 million and just see what they say. They want more. Yeah, 11 and a half. But I'll just say yes to 11 and a half. It's still less than his market value. 11.9? No. 11.5 is what we're saying. Very good. So let's sign him and then we'll sell Kenzo Guzmin and then we'll go ahead and buy a goalkeeper. That just makes sense. Okay, Mitsotakis is in. So let's go ahead and sell someone. I have 2.2 million. So it's not a lot of money, but who's our most valuable player that we're obviously not going to keep? Well, obviously Langas, but we're keeping. Ebu's worth more than Guzmin. I don't want to sell Ebu and, well, Zetterstrom. I could sell Zetterstrom because I'm going to buy a goalkeeper. Could I maybe sell them both? Guzmin and Zetterstrom? I could pick up a free agent to fill the gap because obviously we're at the minimum squad size, so I'm going to need to pick someone off. Let me see if I can find a really low rated free agent that's worth nothing. Yeah, 59 rated Matthew Acton. Yeah, we'll go with him. Okay, I'll offer him like 5k a week. That's not going to cost us hardly anything in our budget. Okay, 6.9. Just remove the signing bonus and that should work. Okay, they want a tiny bonus. Sure, they can have it. That cost me like 400k. That should be okay. Now if I sell Guzmin and Zetterstrom, I should be able to buy a really good goalkeeper. Okay, there's your offers. So Zetterstrom can go to Ajax or AZ Alkmaar, whatever he wants, and Kenzo Guzmin can go to Sunderland. That's going to give us about 4.5 million-ish. Realistically, probably a bit less than that because the board will take a bit of that. Okay, with them sold. Oh, hold on. We haven't actually sold. We haven't sold Kenzo Guzmin. Okay, I thought Guzmin was sold. There we go. Okay, 6 million. That leaves me probably about 5.5 million for the actual signing, and then the rest are going to have to be wages. Let's go and get a goalkeeper. Okay, here's the goalkeeper I want. Damian Nielsen, 18 years old, 5.5 million market value and 73 rated. I'm going to try and pick him up for about 5.3. I mean, just a little bit below his market value and it doesn't really matter. But I'll go 5.2. Why not? Let's try and be cheeky. They want 5.8 with a huge sell-on clause. Let's at least remove that sell-on clause. And then we'll go 5.3 for him and see what they say. And they'll just say yes straight up. Lovely. And we'll offer him, well, we can offer him 10k a week, which is what he's on at Rangers. And he'll say yes. Lovely. Now we're looking good. Now we're looking really, really good. The only players left from the real Derby squad that are starting are Ebu Adams and Sondre Langas. And we've already said about Langas, we might be keeping him at least till the Premier League or something. Depends how good we can actually make him. But certainly for the remainder of the team, they're super, super good. I'm going to do development plans now. Then we're going to go. Lewis Miley, by the way, is almost 80 rated, which is very good. But you have to remember, the players on these Super League teams that are getting relegated are like 85 rated. So like we're not even close, really. Okay, Mitsotakis, let's get him on his playmaker development plan. I like that a lot. Lewis Miley, we can also get on a playmaker. He's got 87 stamina, so that's good. Mitsotakis has only 69, which is not good. That means he's going to get subbed off in games, and I don't like that at all. Kofan is, yeah, okay, so his stamina isn't that good either. But leaving him on an advanced forward improves his stamina, so that's fine. And they're going to keep getting better, and they're going to keep getting better hella quick. Lewis Miley's worth 40 million. He's going to be worth a lot more by the end of this season. Let's sim it out and see just how much he's worth. And let's see if we can get promoted, man. We might have a chance with that team. Let's see if we can do it. All right, we're here at the end of the season, and ninth. Okay, we're going to miss out on promotion in a down year. Well, we could have potentially got up there. It's going to be Leeds, Burnley, and Sheffield United probably through the playoffs. But we've got way more points this season than we did last season. We also have players' contracts expiring. Anyone actually that we care about? Not really. I mean, Ebu I can do, but he would automatically renew. Yeah, okay. What does our team look like? It's really good. Oh yeah, I like this a lot. Our lowest rated player is Nielsen in nets. That's fine. We bought him at 73 rated. He's 76 rated. That's pretty okay. Langas up to a 78 is keeping pace with Ramirez, Cardoso, and Yelch here, which tells me that we should just keep him. I might put all my eggs into one basket and just buy CDM. Ebu Adams is 31, so he's probably not worth going out and, you know, he's not worth not replacing, basically. But Langas, man, he came out of nowhere. Okay, anyway, let's go and beat Watford on the final day. Yeah, 3-2, lovely. That gives us 70 points, which is way up from last season. I think we had 58, 57, 58, something like that. This time we get 70, just miss out on the playoffs by a single win. We are right there, man. We are right there. Next season could be a big one for us, which is a bit of a shame that it's next season because we're going to have 3 teams coming down from the Super League to the Championship. But anyway, let's go and get a CDM to replace Ebu Adams. We could probably have quite a lot of money because, you know, a top half championship finish is pretty pretty good. Let's see how much cash we have next year to compete with the big boys. Okay, we have 20 million. I'm going to go by Martin Schmidt, playing for Genk. 77 rated 17-year-old with high potential. I could get him a little bit cheaper, give him some good money on wages, and we'll be sorted. I could also sell Ebu as well, but that's of course after I buy him. So let's just offer 19. They want Sondre Langas. Oh, sugar. Okay, well, what happens now? What I could do is just sign Martin Schmidt, but then I don't have a centre back and I have 2 CDMs. I could try, let me try and change the exchange player. What if I offer them Ebu? Let me try offer them Ebu Adams and like 15.4 and just see what they say. They want Ebu, but they want a bit more money. Oh, we can make this work. Okay, so Ebu's worth 4 million. Let's offer them 16 flat then. That's 19.9 in total. 18. I can afford his wages. I can make this work. Okay, let's do that. Yes, what a deal. Oh my God. That's a great deal. That's a great deal. We've got rid of Ebu and we used him to cheapen the deal for us so we can get Martin Schmidt. 5 years, so not 15 years, although he will play for us for 15 years. In 15 years, he'll be 32, so certainly still able to play. Let's give him 30k a week. I don't know how much he's going to want, but I have that money, so I may as well spend it. I'm not using it for anything else. I probably can't get any more coaches. We have a lovely little team here. Ebu Adams and 18 million for Martin Schmidt is a great deal, and he slides right in at CDM. Okay, Langas I'm going to hold on to for another year. He is now at 78, where Cardoso's at 79 and Josh is at 80, so he might have plateaued here, but he's still fine for the team. We can just get someone else next year. Not the end of the world. Let's go then, man. Let's go. Let's do development plans one more time, and then I'm going to take them all off development plans because I don't want them to be on there forever and ever, just ruining their stamina and stuff and their other stats that are also important. Langas gets better in 77 weeks. Okay, so he may have plateaued at 78 overall, but that's okay. He's more than served his role. Like, he's done brilliantly for us. Muzakitis, he still improves fastest on that playmaker role, but I don't like it. I'm going to put him on, well, let's go holding midfielder here to improve his physicals and his defending, because he's a centre mid. He's not an attacking midfielder. Kostulis, let's put him on poacher. Good stuff. Kofan, we can put him on, let's go target forward. And in terms of value, yeah, 85.5 for Lewis Miley, an 84 rated 21-year-old. I like it a lot. Let's go. Let's simulate with this team. Let's see if we can do some damage, at least make the playoffs and hopefully do more. Let's see what teams get relegated though, just to see who we'll be competing against. It could well be the same 3 teams. It could be Napoli, Man United and Benfica again. It's Bergamo Calcio for 1. Okay, so that's Atalanta in real life. Bergamo Calcio, yeah, Benfica and Napoli. Okay, so Manchester United survive in the Premier League, but Benfica, the Premier League, the Super League actually, but Benfica and Napoli don't. And this time around, Bergamo Calcio. Okay, interesting. No Real Madrids or Barcelonas or Man Cities or Liverpools. No major surprises thus far. So let's keep going. Let's keep simulating it. Let's see, at least make the playoffs, and then it's like a one game type of thing where we could win against like Benfica, for example. All right, back at the end of the season, and we are second. Oh my God, we broke in. We broke into that top 3. Oh my God, we're guaranteed promotion, automatic promotion as well. 106 goals. Oh my God, we got 101 points. What the hell happened? Where did that come from? Show me the team. Show me the team. Oh, yo, what? That's nuts. That's actually nuts. Langas needs replacing, but that's insane. Not to get my you know, manager head on here, but yes, Langas does need replacing, but that's okay. This team is insanely good. Shout out Sondre Langas for getting us to the Premier League. Let's go. Oh my God, Miley 88, Kostulis 86. Who's our highest rated? There we go. Yeah, so it's Lewis Miley, and then it's Yaimar Medina +4. Let's go. Oh my God, let's go. Okay, this is sick. Who was our top scorer? It's Kofan, and then Kostulis 27 and 4, 23 and 16 from Miley from midfield. That is insane. Mutakitis 10 and 8, and then Yaimar Medina left wing back. Schmidt, Ramirez Cardoso, yeah, Pedro Lima, lovely stuff. Amazing. Dare I even check their financial value? Oh, 144 million. We found our own Ecuadorian fullback. We don't need a Stupinian. Other Ecuadorians. We don't need Caicedo. Yaimar Medina. Shout out Brighton for getting all the Ecuadorians. We have 3 players worth over 100 million. Oh my God. All right. We broke into that top 3. That means one of Benfica or Napoli are staying in the championship next season, which is hilarious. They're going to absolutely destroy the league next season because of course there are going to be Premier League, or they're going to be like championship teams relegated from the top division next year. Oh my God, Toure got 36 goals, but the next 2 top scorers, Kofan and Kostulis, legends. Okay, so this is the Super League that we're going to be heading into. They're not quite done yet, but they're almost done. Everyone here, and then boom, Leeds, Burnley and Luton suck. Also Borussia Dortmund are almost there, but Luton have 10 points and they've won 1 game all season, so yeah, they're very much struggling. They're probably going to be going down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What a season. What a season. All right, let's simulate the last game against West Brom. What the hell? I did not expect to get automatic promotion at all. 2-all draw. Lovely stuff. We're going to be heading to the Super League. Let's go. Oh, we're going to get absolutely cooked. Okay, whatever. My aim next season, survive. Somehow find a way to survive. There's going to be no championship teams in the Super League next season other than us, of course. It's going to be us and 19 other Super League teams. We're going to need to somehow survive. So that's going to be my aim. Next season, we're going to the Super League. For the love of God, survive the league somehow. Just stay up. Okay, here's the centre back I want to sign, Dean Huijsen. He's 6'6", is he? Is he that tall? I didn't realize he was that tall. Anyway, of course, in real life, he plays for Real Madrid, but in this simulation, he's transferred to Sporting Lisbon. Sporting Lisbon are not in that Super League, so we can go ahead and sign him. We also have 71 million Premier League club now, so obviously we got that money. We got a bit of bread, so let's go and spend it. 55 million we'll just offer. They'll just say yes. Why do they want more? It's probably because he's the best centre back they've ever had. Okay, let's just offer 55.5 and just call it over and done with. Right, 61 million, whatever. I don't even care. He's the only signing I want to make anyway. Like I said, I want to replace Andre Langas. The perfect player to do that is Dean Huijsen, and we're going to pay him 66,000 a week. I might have to do contract of other players on the team. I've just thought of that because they're on like 10k a week and they're like the best players in the world. Okay, they're not the best players in the world, not even nearly actually, but you know what I mean. Like Lewis Miley, our most valuable players on 10k a week. Actually, he's not our most valuable player, but he's on 22k a week. Either way, you understand the point I'm trying to make. So we need to give these guys new contracts. Okay, I can only offer Ramman Medina new contracts. Okay, great. And now I'm broke, and now I need to offer people contracts that I can't actually pay them. But hey, we'll try and figure it out. Langas out, Huijsen in. I like it. I like it a lot. The team is super, super good, obviously. Let's go and do development plans. I'm also actually, oh, I only have 12. I gotta do development plans. Okay, here we go. Nielsen, 1 week. He gets better. Lovely stuff. 18 weeks for Yammer Medina. Ramirez Cardoso, 3 weeks. Oh, wait, I said I was going to take them off development plans. Okay, I'll do that next year. It's fine. I want them to establish themselves in the Premier League, and then I'll take them off development plan. Okay, actually, no. Dean Huijsen is not going on a development plan because he has 73 stamina. Yelch also does have no stamina, so he's not going on a development plan. I can't put centre backs on a development plan because there's no development plan that gives them stamina, so I can't. Pedro Lima's stamina is pretty good. Stamina is important, obviously, because I don't want him to get subbed off. I know I've said that already, but it's important to reiterate. I'm just actually, do you know what? Actually, no. Let's just go all balance. Screw it. I'm taking the risk. I am taking the risk. And if we get relegated, we'll just get promoted again next season. So watch it work. Watch it happen. Okay, lovely stuff. Everyone's on no development plan, as they should be. I don't know how I'm supposed to be able to afford these guys' contracts. What I actually have is a minimum squad size. A minimum squad size of 18. So they will automatically renew, but players here will ask for transfers because they'll be upset with their contracts, and I cannot afford to do anything with them. I probably should have renewed contracts before buying Dean Huijsen, but he was so good, okay? It just had to be done. And now we're in the Super League. Oh, sweet mother divine. Oh, we're going to get absolutely smoked, and there's no respite. There's no easy team to play here. Napoli are the team that we've replaced. They're down in the championship this season. They're going to walk that league. Everyone else in this league is so good. We're going to get absolutely rinsed. If we somehow find a way to survive, it will be a miracle. I'm going to go to the final month just before our last couple of games. Let's see if we're in a position to somehow try and stay up in this league. Okay, I'm back at the start of May with 4 games left to go. Where are we? We're mid-table. Oh, let's go. Okay, we're not getting relegated. Man United, Benfica, and Bergamo are down there, which are all teams that have already been in the championship so far, but we are not one of them. Wow. We're on par with Barcelona, Dortmund, Aston Villa, Roma. Top of the league, though, is Bayern Munich, interestingly. Liverpool right there behind them. And it's a very, very close league table, which makes a lot of sense because these are the best clubs in the world. This is what our team looks like. Very good. Medina, 90 overall. Okay, thank you, Medina. Lima, only 83 overall, which is a bit worrying. But then again, I have them all on balanced development plans, so, you know, I shouldn't be picky. This is the point of the video where we just need to get the reps in. We just need to simulate. Top scorer, Kofan, and Mutsakitis from midfield. Let's go. And then Kostulas, Miley, Schmidt. Problem is, people are going to be unhappy. Yeah, Vickers submitted a transfer request. Okay, I don't care about that so much. Anyone else submit a transfer request? No, that's good, because that means I can do their contracts next year. I'm not worried about any of these games. Let's just go to the Spurs game. Why not? Last game of the season, we may as well. So we get a draw against AS Roma. That's really good. We get a draw against Milan. All right. Are we going to get anything that's not a draw? It doesn't look like it. It's going to be 2-2 against Aston Villa as well. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say we get a draw against Spurs. We don't. We win. Let's go. 3 draws and a win. An invincible May. Kostulis also missed a penalty, but it's a 2-0 win. I don't care. A pretty good season for us. Finishing 11th. 1 point off Atletico Madrid. And actually pulling a little bit clear of like Barcelona and Dortmund and them. Spurs did manage to survive. It's Manchester United, Benfica, and Bergamo going down. United going down on 38 points is pretty high. But yeah, we are basically slap bang mid-table. Let's go. That's really good. Liverpool are winning the title. But I don't care. Let's go to next season. Let's get some money and let's pay our players, for God's sake. Actually, wait. Just before we jump straight into next season, let me have a look at the Champions League. So what happened? Crystal Palace won the Champions League, which kind of makes sense. So obviously, in order to put all these teams in into the Super League, I've had to put all the Premier League teams that were in there into other leagues. They're going winning them leagues, winning the prize money from those leagues, and then spending it on really, really good players. And now Crystal Palace are the best team in Europe. Okay, interesting. And obviously as well, there's only 4 or 5 Champions League spots in the Premier League, which means that you like PSG miss out on the Champions League. They're in the Europa League. AC Milan, Man City, Juve, Chelsea, none of them are in there. But Michelin still won the Europa League over Atletico Madrid. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. And Dortmund won the Conference League. That makes a bit more sense. But you understand the point I'm making here. The Champions League is a lot less competitive of a competition. The Premier League, Super League is way more competitive here. Okay, so I have 95 million and I'm going to spend it on contracts mainly. Don't really want anyone for the starting 11. We're actually kind of good, but we need to pay our players for God's sake. We've only been able to pay Yaimar Medina, who is happy with his contract, but we got to pay other players as well. Kofan wants a release clause. We're not working with release clauses. Why aren't we working with release clauses? Because, you know, I don't want to deal with that. I want the players that I bought. He's on 7.2k a week in the Premier League. Can I give him a 5-year extension? Yeah, nice. He only wants 26k a week. Agent, are you stupid? I'm going to give him 126k a week so that he doesn't get upset in the future. Yeah, see, like 170 for Charalampos Kostoulis, 170 for Lewis Miley. This is just what we're dealing with. Okay, and we've given everyone a raise. Very nice. And after paying everyone a bunch of money, we still have 41 million. I'm not going to buy anyone though. Just kind of puts me at ease that all these guys have got paid. Lima, 83 rated, 23 years old, worries me a little bit. Only a little bit though. I hope it's okay. Let's simulate out this season. Let's see if we can break into a European competition or something, because this team is just constantly getting better. But let's keep the foundations going. Back at the end of the season, it's 2030 now, and we finished 8th. Okay, so that's an improvement. We still have a game to go here, and if we win, and we are playing against Arsenal, we could sneak into 5th of all places, and we can't really drop. We're right up there with Real Madrid, AC Milan, Arsenal. That's really good. Man City are going to win the league, but we are competing in this Super League for sure. Come on, Derby. This is the team now. Look at Lima, 86, Schmidt, 86 as well. They've caught up immediately, which is amazing. The team's amazing. This is great. Should I buy a bench? Because realistically, like, why do we have Sonny Bradley on the bench? It's a bit of a mess. Langas deserves to be here. He's the only one that does. I'll buy a bench next year. I'll just do that. Or just get it from free agency, honestly. I might just get them from free agency. If we win this last game, we could sneak into a European competition. That would be huge for us. And it's a 2-2 draw. Damn it. A Milan draw with Real Madrid. Okay. If we won that game, yeah, we could have snuck into 6th. We actually could have snuck into 5th if we won that game. Damn it. That is so frustrating. Okay, whatever. We finished 8th. We actually could have snuck into 4th. Oh my God. We could have snuck into the Champions League. That would have been nuts. I mean, this is a bigger competition than the Champions League, but anyway, the point still stands. We finished 8th. Could have finished 4th with a single more win. The team is amazing. Is Kofan our top scorer once again? He isn't. It's Kostoulis, then Kofan. Both of them breaking 20 goals. They combined for 30. Or so both of them breaking 10 goals, I should say. They combined for 30 goals, which is amazing. Moutakidis scoring more than Miley from midfield. Oh, it's such a good team. It's such a good team. I'm so happy with this team that we've built. It's so good. A few players that I've never actually bought before, like Pedro Lima, for example. Or Jelch, I don't think I've bought before. Medina, I certainly haven't. But they're cooking. They're absolutely cooking. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go to next season. Let's go and buy a bench. I think that's probably a good idea. Okay, these are all the players I want. I'm going to get a centre back, Jakob Wolf. I already have Sondre Langas, obviously, but Jakob Wolf is by far the best free agent available. 18 years old, 81 rated. I've just got to get this guy. And then these are basically all the other positions that we need to cover. So I'm just going to sign these guys and put them on the bench. Okay, the signings are made. So we can now add to our bench. Let me just put it all in order so it's easier to view. So we'll add Wolf as our centre back and then Gallardo as our full back. So we're going from Oliver up, from Pagnowski down, Vickers and all these guys in the reserve. I'm just going to release them because we don't need them and I can afford to. Also, it'd be good to keep that minimum squad size so I don't have to worry about renewing contracts every year. I can just let them auto renew. It's less hassle for me, I guess. That's kind of all it is. Anyway, we're at the minimum squad size, 18 players. That's the minimum we can have. And well, this is the team now. We have a bench. Finally, we have a solid bench and we have a really, really good starting 11. Let's crack that top 4 this season and let's see if we can win that league. I don't know if we can win it this season, but we can certainly get into that top 4. Let's see if we're in a title fight at the end of the year. All right, here we are, end of the season, and we are 3rd. Okay, so we are going to guarantee Champions League football next season. Amazing. We're not going to win the league. That goes to Real Madrid, then PSG, and then Derby County, that's us, and then Manchester City. That is quite the company to be surrounded by. Champions League is going to be between City and PSG. That makes a lot of sense. They're both in the Super League. Derby County looks like this. Yes. Really good. Remember, this is just balanced development plans. We need to keep their stamina high and all that stuff. We need them to be well-rounded young men, you know. Anyway, so as you can see here, oh wait, Medina's still on the development plan this entire time. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, no one else is on a development plan though. They're becoming a lot more well-rounded. Okay, so was Langas, whoops. But no one else is, right? Yeah, no one else is. Okay, good. So much more well-rounded, so much better. Okay, Schmidt gets better in a week. Lovely stuff. Our highest rated player is Yaimar Medina, the left back, who could also play left wing, which is kind of insane. What's his shooting actually? It's pretty decent, to be fair. He also has 99 89 pace, so there is that. And it's 94 defending. Jesus. We have 5 players north of 90 overall. Our most valuable player is also Yaman Medina. And our top scorer is Yaman. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. It's Christian Kofan. And then Charalampos Costulis, 25 and 4, 11 and 17 for Lewis Miley. Wow. Cooking in the midfield. There's no signings for me to make, really. There's no one I really could buy. All the really good players are playing for the other teams in the Super League, so this is kind of what we're stuck with. But I kind of like it. I like what we've got going on here. I have 89 million that I'm going to leave in the bank. Let's go to the Champions League next season. Let's try and win both. We can win the Premier League and the Champions League. Burnley to play against on the final day. Promoted from the Championship. We win 3-1, obviously. Napoli are also back in the league as well. They got promoted from the Championship. So what's the story then? What's going on? By the way, 72 points and only 2 points off PSG. That's really good. Anyway, down the table. Burnley survive. Oh my god. Let's go, Burnley. Okay, so Man United and Benfica get relegated, and Leeds do as well. We kind of expected Leeds to get relegated. Burnley stay up. Wow. And obviously Napoli was the third team to get promoted alongside Burnley and Leeds. Who the hell did Burnley have? Do they have any good players? We can check it here. They have Indri, D'Angelo. Hold on, let me check on the transfer so I can actually see. I think I saw Mario Hermoso. That's a good signing. But let's see who else they have. Okay, 81 rated Niels Becker, 85 Martin Bulka. Okay, look at D'Angelo, lovely stuff. 83 Ryan Flamingo. Okay, Hannibal Medjbury, Jack Hinshelwood. They have some good players. Kusanov, Nicholas Kuhn. Oh, Siak Indri. He looks really good. Anya Dika. Okay, there's Aaron Ramsey as well. Very cool, very cool. Okay, there's some really good players. But not as good as us. Our team is insane. Let's go to next season. Let's see if we can win the Champions League. Let's see if we can win the Super League all in 1 year. Let's get it all knocked out in 2031. Let's go. Okay, last day of the season. We're in the Champions League final immediately. This one's against Leverkusen. And in the league, we are 9th. Oh, rough, said the dog, but also me. This is difficult. We could get up to 6th with a lucky final day, but we're not going to get much higher. That is rough, man. That is difficult. Also kind of want to check down the bottom of the table as well. Aston Villa are down there now, alongside Bergamo and Burnley. Sorry, Burnley. Yeah, they tried to do what we did. They couldn't do it. What can I say? We're just brilliant. This is a team now. Super, super good. Obviously, I don't know how we're like 9th in the Premier League. We almost have a full 90 rated team. Oh, actually, I forgot to do Langas's contract here. Hold on. Okay, they give him 120k a week. Oh, I should probably pay these guys. Yeah, they're not happy with their contracts. I have like infinite money glitch, so I can just do it. It's not actually a glitch. I just have loads of money. 600 million. No one is paying that. Yeah, I'm just rich now. It's actually not a glitch. I don't want it to come off like I'm glitching the game or anything, because that is not what's going on. I just actually have like 200 million because, you know, finished 3rd in the Premier League last season, so loads of money. Okay, let's give everyone a contract actually. I just did Langas so we can skip him, but yeah, let's just pay everybody. Okay, cool. That was easy. Lovely stuff. These are our players, all really, really good. We're just waiting for our 3 centre backs to get to 90 overall, and when they do, well, then we'll have a full team of 90 rated players. Well, finishing 9th in the league is very annoying, but if we win the Champions League, I'd be pretty happy. But of course, the objective of the video is to win the Super League here, so winning the Champions League isn't the point of the video, but it would still be kind of nice. We're actually going to lose here to Napoli as well, 4-2. That's not good. So there's the team of the season. There is Pedro Lima in there. Shout out Derby's Pedro Lima. We got 1 player in there. I'll take that. For finishing like 9th or 10th, we'll take that for sure. Let's see if we can win the Champions League now. Bayer Leverkusen versus Derby County. Can we win it? It's a loss. Damn it, man. Damn it. It's so close. But the fact that we made the Champions League final shows that we are definitely one of the best teams. We just sacrificed our league form to try and win the Champions League. We didn't end up winning it in the end, but what more could we do? The answer is absolutely nothing. Shut up, Florian Wirtz. Right, let's try again next season. We'll try again next season, but I'm telling you, next year, we are definitely going to win that Super League. I'm telling you, we're going to absolutely destroy it. And we're back at the end of the season, and we are in no other tournaments, which I genuinely think could be a good thing. It could mean that we've won the Super League, and we are top. Let's go. Brilliant stuff. 11 draws is a lot, but only 5 losses and 74 points. A win on the final day against Inter Milan would win us this Super League. And this is the team that's done it. It's a team of 90 plus overall wonder kids who have actually gone and hit their potentials at the age of 26, 27, 28. They've actually done it. In their primes, they are cooking. Lovely stuff. Our top scorer was Christian Kofan, 30 and 11 for him, 18 and 7 for Charalampos Costulis. And as you can see, the balanced development plan has really helped. 98 stamina for him. Of our starters, Mutakitis up to 88 stamina as well as other stats improving as well. 13 and 8 for him. 38, imagine 38 goals from central midfield would have been nuts. Anyway, here's the important stat. Every single one of the starters are a 90 overall rating, which means we have the best team in the world, and we've proved it by topping the Super League so far. And if we win on the final day, we will cement that. Inter Milan versus Derby County to win the Super League. It's a 3-1 win. Costulis. A hat-trick from our Greek striker, and we've done it. We've actually won the Super League. Of all of the best teams in Europe, we've gone and won the Super League. Manchester United got relegated with 15 points. This video is perfect. No championship clubs either in this Super League at the current point, other than Luton, obviously, but you know, I'll take that. Only one championship club and we go and win it. Brilliant stuff. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button. Click this video next. It's tailored to your taste. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.